Hello everybody, I just thought I'd come on to do a video because it's been a while, and actually I need to change my Freestyle Libra because that's just died, so I thought I'd use the excuse to just change that and get a catch up with you all. So I'll just find a way to prop this phone up and still try to stay in the screen. Oopsie. So I hope everybody's new year is good. I've been okay. Trying to be more social. Met with a friend, Lindsay, from school the other day, which was really nice. She came over and saw my house. And yeah, just trying to be a little bit more outgoing, a bit more social, stay healthy. So, old Libra. So I don't know if I showed you, we just literally rip it off. So that's inside the little wire that goes into my arm. So I just pull it off. And that's it. Can you see the little wire? I don't know if I'm holding it to the camera or not. And if you can see the small wire that remains in my arm. Oh gosh, I don't think I can do it. Can you see that? This part? Anyway, that's the bit that is in your arm for 2 weeks. So it's very little, but just so clever how that little thing does make such a difference. Sorry, dropped the phone. There we are. Right. So, I forgot where I am now. Right, taking the lid off of this, they've got a line there and you can actually feel it, which is good for me. You put the two lines together, push the thing till it clicks. When you pull it out, that's the needle, if you can see it. They're quite big actually, I think. Anyway, better put it on the other arm. So I pulled that one out. I don't know if you can see. There's normally like a hole in the middle where the little wire's gone in, and sometimes it gets a bit red just where the sticky stuff's been irritating a little bit. So this one hasn't had one on for a couple of weeks. So pull up the sleeve. Give it a wipe with some antibacterial wipes. Much easier if you can see. There we go. Actually, I'm going to have to let that dry a little bit because whenever I put it on, it doesn't, straight after I've wiped it, it doesn't seem to last the whole 2 weeks. So yeah, just wanted to talk a little bit about, for me, I find this time of the year very overwhelming. As I've talked about before, I am not shy to admit that I've suffered with and suffer still with mental health problems, and this time of the year could be quite difficult because we all have such high expectations of ourselves. I mean, you start the beginning of the year saying you want to change this, you want to be more this, you want to do this, and then January starts and you know we're quite a way into January now and you're thinking, oh gosh, have I actually made those changes? And you know, what can I do to make sure that I hit those targets and reach those goals? I don't want to go back to my old ways. And so you can cause yourself, you know, a lot more stress than you need to. One of the things I've noticed recently is that I try not to worry. Like, I try not to worry too much. I think if I need to do something, I'll just think, is it going to be the end of the world if it waits till tomorrow? Is it going to be, is anybody going to be affected? You know, it's me putting pressure on myself. Yeah, I don't really know what I'm talking about, but yeah, that's what I kind of feel at this time of the year. It just feels like a whole year feels quite overwhelming, and yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about, but I do struggle with my mental health this time of the year. Also, I'm on the mental health team, Barnfield, and I do have a care coordinator, and they left. So for me, that's a big change because I've had the same person for the whole time I've been on the Barnfield. So with Barnfield, so that's a big change. But I've got the pros to that is I've got a new man that's started there, and he's newly qualified, so you know he's all in with the new things and raring to go, and he sounds like he's going to be an amazing support for me. So so that's really good. So that's the positive that's come out of that. And you know, I would, like, years ago, I would never want to admit if I was getting help with my mental health, because I would have, things were seen very differently. Nowadays, I'm not ashamed to admit that I need support. You know, I've gone through quite a traumatic thing, losing my eyesight, and yeah, I struggle. And so if I need a little bit of help, if I need a little bit of help to help me just talk things through with somebody, get some new ways of looking at things. I'm just going to shut the door because Teddy's being naughty. Right, come and lie down. Come on. Say hello, everybody. It's all right, it's all right. Yeah, so if I need a little bit of help just to put things into perspective and look at things from a different angle, then I'm happy to admit that. So yeah, and what I quite like the fact that so many people are talking about this, because I see people that I've known and I've always thought they come across a strong person, independent person. Like, a lot of people say that I, to them, seem strong and independent, and in some ways I am. But I then get surprised to find out, you know, they've gone through problems with their mental health. They're suffering with depression. They're on antidepressants, and I find that really surprising. So, you know, I don't know. I think I had a stereo. I think I, like, in some ways, I thought, you know, if someone was going to be depressed, they'd be moping, talking down all the time, just crying their eyes out in a room. But we all put on a face. We go to work, we meet our friends, and, you know, I've put on extra makeup and a big smile, and we don't talk about these things. So I just want to say that my inbox is always open. If anybody wants to talk about things that they're struggling with, or their mental health, then, like, I just want to let you know that you can always talk to me. And yeah, that's it really. My Libra is ready and my arm is dry. So now I just place it on here. Basically, I'm going to push it down. I've showed you this a couple of times on a couple of videos. The needle goes in, comes straight back out, leaves the pod on with the wire inside the arm. So you just hear a click. There we go. I just hold it there for a few seconds because the sticky bit sometimes doesn't stick properly. I go around it like this to make sure it sticks on. because they, you know, they stay on for 2 weeks. But if you don't get this bit right, they'll be off before then. And if you were to buy one of these, I was originally buying these before I got them on the NHS. They're about £52 every 2 weeks. So yeah, I just don't want them to be wasted. So I don't want to waste NHS money. But these are amazing for me. So if I can get them stuck on properly and to last the whole 2 weeks, that's amazing. Then I was looking for my phone. I'm recording off of it. I'm going to scan it, and then it will say be ready in 60 minutes. So in 60 minutes, it will alert me. I'll scan it again, and then that's it. It will start registering my blood sugar levels. So I'm trying to get a bit better with my levels there. Today and yesterday, I did really well. On Tuesday, I was really not well. I woke up at 6:30 vomiting because I'd got ketones in the night, and I don't know how it happened because my blood sugars were okay. I thought I was going to come down with something, but I didn't. So I don't know what happened, but I had the worst migraine ever. Had to cancel my guide dog's assessment and go to bed, and spent the whole day in bed. Woke up the next day absolutely fine. So I don't know what happened, but other than that, I'm trying my hardest to do well. And yeah, I feel like as well about mental health, I feel like although it's an illness of the mind, I personally feel that it can also make you physically ill as well. Like, I think there's a massive connection there. So like if I'm feeling really down in myself, then that's when I'm likely to like start to feel really ill, and my blood sugars might start, the stress of my blood sugars might start going up, and like I feel like it's all connected. And when I first, obviously we know the story of how I've lost my eyesight, but at first I was thinking, well, it's my diabetes that caused it. But then if you really look into it, it's actually the mental health, because I was not looking after my diabetes properly because I was suffering with my mental health. So yeah, I feel like mental health's got a lot to answer for. Anyway, I just feel like I'm going on and on about absolutely nothing. I never planned to do this video, but yeah, I just did it on the spur of the moment. And so I just wanted to say hello to everybody, and just to let you know, ask if there's any kind of videos you would like me to do about mental health. I don't really know like how to go about like what kind of videos to do. I'm just lacking ideas, but I think perhaps today I'll think about some different things and actually plan the videos rather than just come here and talk a load of rubbish. But anyway, I hope that you're all well and not putting too much pressure on yourselves, and I will speak to you all again soon. So bye from me, and bye from my teddy, wherever he is. Is he there? Have I got him in the camera?